Back here at home, it is 6:17. Todd, we know we've seen a number of things on social media about the upcoming winter storm, but you're over there working hard, fine-tuning this forecast as things change hour by hour. What do we need to know?
Yeah, there's several things with this storm system that makes it complicated to forecast. There's two waves coming at us, and then throughout the duration of the storm, temperatures are going to be dropping from north to south, so there's a transition from snow over into mixed precipitation and eventually rain. And since our forecast area is so large, going all the way from Peru down to the Bedford area and then from Terre Haute to Richmond, there's a lot of variability in this forecast across the miles, and 20 to 30 miles is going to make a big difference as far as precipitation types and snowfall amounts for some of you. Today's nice and quiet though, 31 degrees, feels like 24, which is chilly but not bad for the first day of February. 34 in Bloomington right now. Muncie's at 35, and there's a little bit of cloud cover that's around this morning, but we're completely dry through the daytime hours today. Everybody gets to school, everybody gets to work and back home just fine without no weather-related issues. And look at these temperatures going all the way up into the 50s later on this afternoon. It's definitely going to be the warmest day of our entire week. But then things start to get interesting late tonight. Now, the National Weather Service upgraded many counties to the north here into warnings, and a lot of this map is going to be filled in with the warnings, which is that pink color as the day goes on. It's just kind of a timing thing at the onset of the wintry precipitation that the Weather Service is waiting for. But up in the warning area, it's easily probably 8 to maybe 14 inches of snow. Some areas, there could be a few areas that get a little bit more of that across northern portions of the state. And the watch, there's more mixing and slightly lower snowfall totals, but everybody's going to get into some pretty hefty numbers and definitely the largest snow of the season. Now, everybody starts primarily as some rain showers, but already by tomorrow morning, the cold air is coming in here in northern locations. So tomorrow morning's commute is probably okay from Indianapolis southward, but to the north, you're going to run into some issues. And then once we get into the early afternoon hours on Wednesday, tomorrow, look at Marion County. It's basically sliced in half with rain on the southern half of the county, snow on the northern half of the county as the colder air starts to win in. But some pretty heavy rain, Bloomington over towards Greensburg. And I do think with the ground being frozen, there are some flooding concerns down in southern locales. As you could see, about an inch of rain before you even go over to snow late with this system moving through. Now look at Wednesday evening. We get a little bit of a break. That was the first wave that came through. In northern locations, you probably get more of your accumulation with the first wave. In southern locations, you get more in the way of snow accumulation with the second wave. So some of you need to be very patient to kind of get into this snow, and this is what we mean by a long duration storm. Here we are Thursday morning, and this is the second wave that's coming in. Still some ice potential in southern locations, but Thursday is a much better potential for more widespread snow across the area. Thursday's the day I think there's probably a lot of travel issues across the area. If you don't have to travel, that's probably your best bet because it's either going to be snow or it's going to be some mixed precipitation. And it lasts through most of the day. It doesn't taper off the snow or mixed precipitation until late Thursday. So Thursday is definitely the big trouble day. Tomorrow, there may be some times for you to be able to get out and about and around, but we'll have to definitely keep an eye on things. This is a different model. I'm just quickly showing you this. This keeps a lot more mixed precipitation in and around the metro area, but I'm favoring the colder air coming in a lot quicker, and that's going to increase our snowfall totals just a little bit across the area. So here's what I'm thinking right now as far as your potential goes. To the north, 10 to maybe 15 inches of snow in spots, about 5 to 10 inches right along I-70. Again, this is the area where there may be some issues as far as getting to 10 inches if we keep the mixed precipitation around a little bit longer. And then for those of you in southern locations, you really don't get into the snow probably until more Thursday. So tomorrow's more of a wet day for you in southern locations than a snowy day. And there's some minor ice accumulation as well, a couple hundredths to maybe just over 1/10 of an inch of ice, maybe a little further to the south near Seymour, 1/4 inch of ice. So there's definitely some icing that takes place in parts of the area, but eventually, again, everybody transitions over to snow and then just bitter cold temperatures. Friday 19, Saturday morning, almost everybody across central Indiana, Lauren, here will be below zero.